Pizarro by
Mady,
Pragnya,
and Tisha.
Early life. Francisco Pizarro was born in 1478 in Trujillo, Spain. Unfortunately, Francisco Pizarro came from a poor family. Pizarro's father was Captain Gonzalo. He was a military officer, and his mother was Francisca Gonzalez, who was a servant. Captain Gonzalo Pizarro fought a few battles against France. Because of that, Francisco Pizarro spent most of his early life at his grandparents' house. Since his parents never got married, he never learned how to read and write. He also never got a lot of attention from them. He had a lot of second brothers too. Starting at a really young age, he became a swineherd. A swineherd is a person who takes care of pigs. Francisco Pizarro liked excitement and adventures, and also wanted wealth. So as a teenager, he joined the Spanish army. The skills that he learned when he was in the army would help him fight conquest in South America. Francisco Pizarro spent most of his time being a soldier in Italy. Pizarro was in his late teens when the famous explorer Christopher Columbus had just landed in the New World. Just like other European countries, Spain sent more people to go to the Caribbean and South America. A lot of people, including young Francisco Pizarro, were excited after the voyages of Christopher Columbus and the promises of riches. About 10 years after Christopher Columbus's voyage, Francisco Pizarro sailed to Hispaniola. Pizarro served in a military base in Hispaniola. He still dreamed of going to the New World. Soon after, he married Sylvia Sisa and had 4 children: Gonzalo, June, Francisco, and Francisco Pizarro. In 1509, Francisco Pizarro sailed to Central America. He also accompanied Balboa while sailing to the New World in 1513. On their way, they discovered the Pacific Ocean. Soon after, in 1526, Francisco Pizarro formed a close partnership with Diego de Almagro. In 1531, they sailed over to Peru and conquered it. In 1532, Pizarro heard about the mysterious Inca Empire. Though no other human had ever conquered the Inca Empire, Francisco was still determined to find it. It took him 2 years to ever find the Inca Empire. So by the time the 3rd quest was finally accepted, nobody wanted to go with Pizarro, thinking that he would never find the Inca. However, he did, with a small body of soldiers. Francisco Pizarro needed a clever plan. So he invited a Tuhulapa to the Inca Emperor to a feast. A Tuhulapa wasn't the least worried for what was about to happen. What could a gray-bearded stranger and a small army do to his 10 million men? He and 7,000 reckless men attended the so-called feast. Francisco and Hernando de Soto tried to force a Tuhulapa into Christianity, but he refused. Pizarro got his plan into action as his army ambushed on a Tuhulapa's defenseless people. Francisco Pizarro's plan had worked. Thousands of Inca people were killed that night, but Pizarro and his followers had succeeded. They had captured a Tuhulapa and few Inca soldiers. Francisco Pizarro said that they would let a Tuhulapa and his remaining people go if they gave all of their gold and riches to him and his crew. A Tuhulapa reluctantly said yes, but Francisco Pizarro found that a Tuhulapa guilty for killing his own brother. So Francisco Pizarro sentences to execution by burning him. A Tuhulapa was terrorized because all the Incas believed that their souls would not go on if burned. So Pizarro tightened an iron collar around his neck until he died. When he returned, his former partner, Diego de Almagro, demanded to share the riches of the Inca Empire. A war broke out between them, and Pizarro's brother was captured. On July 8, 1538, Francisco attacked Diego's army, got his brother back, and captured Almagro. Pizarro coldly sent his former partner to death. 3 years later, Francisco Pizarro founded Peru's new capital, Lima. He built